Wales appears to have taken its most significant beg your pardon, step forward. Buckingham Palace have confirmed that the Queen met Mrs. Parker Bowles today at a party given by the Prince at his country home for the former King of Greece. Although the Queen has known Mrs. Parker Bowles for years, it's their first meeting since she and the Prince became a public item after the breakdown of his marriage.
The Queen's disapproval of her son and heir's relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles has hitherto been implacable. 18 months ago, rather than meet the woman who played a part in the breakdown of Charles's marriage, the Queen stayed away from Charles's 50th birthday party. But Prince Charles has made it clear that his relationship with Mrs. Parker Bowles is, in his words, non-negotiable, and over the months their appearances in public together have become more frequent. But whenever the Queen has been present, for example at Prince Edward's wedding to Sophie Rhys-Jones, Mrs. Parker Bowles has had to contrive some reason to be absent. It's a situation which has caused Prince Charles anger and distress. Increasingly, other members of the royal family are said to have urged the Queen to reconsider her attitude. And after considerable thought at Buckingham Palace and a conversation between the Queen and Prince Charles, it was decided that the moment had come when the two women should meet.
I think the Prince will be delighted that this has happened, as will Mrs. Parker Bowles, and I think they'll also be very relieved. This was something that was hanging in the air, if you like, for a very long time. I think now they've got it over with. They can move on.
Mrs. Parker Bowles and the Queen evidently spoke for some minutes. Her acceptance within the royal family, at least on the surface, is now complete.
And Nicholas Witchell joins us now from Buckingham Palace. Nick, is this the first step towards a royal marriage?
You know, Peter, I don't think that even the couple themselves, the Prince Charles and Mrs. Parker Bowles, are at all clear where they want this relationship to go. They're not clear, I think, whether they wish to marry each other. Prince Charles, of course, has been on record as saying that he doesn't consider remarriage, and we mustn't forget that a marriage would still cause some difficulty for the Church of England, of which Prince Charles will be Supreme Governor when he becomes King. There is no doubt, though, that this is a very significant meeting today. It removes the single greatest obstacle to this relationship, signifies acceptance by the royal family, and it means that the relationship can move forward in all senses normally now and with even greater openness.
Does that mean we're going to see suddenly a lot more of Mrs. Parker Bowles on the Prince's arm?
I think probably we will certainly see rather more, though Mrs. Parker Bowles has made it clear, and it is certainly the wish of the palace, or the feeling within the palace, that there is no place for her at formal public royal events. But I think that she will now be able to attend private royal events, such as in a few weeks' time at Windsor Castle there is a reception for members of the royal family who are celebrating birthdays.
Nicholas Witchell at Buckingham Palace, thank you.